For millennia, the world's greatest scientists, philosophers, mathematicians, physicists, and chiropractors have pondered life's greatest questions. What is the meaning of life? Does free will truly exist, or is everything already written out? Why is the keyboard like that? If a rabbit's foot is truly lucky, then what happened to the rabbit? What are our purposes in life? Are landing strips just pussy mohawks? But there is one great question that's laid unanswered for many a year, stuck in limbo, with no sight on if it will ever be answered.
Until now.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the Hawaiian
Shit. Taylor.
What is the best Hawaiian shirt? Hawaiian shirts, the ancient apparel clothing all, from peasants to kings, princes to paupers. A protector from the elements that equalizes the richest CEO and the common man. The power of this great garment transcends cost or manufacturer. It is said that in the ancient days of the 1920s, a great tailor invented this piece of clothing and imbued it with unlimited power and potential. But the creation of this most sacred robe caused a shift in the world, fracturing it into multiple overlapping dimensions. This event would cause the great tailor to be completely removed from all timelines, his name forgotten to the world. This fractured timeline would cause events such as the Wall Street crash, as well as introduction of prohibition. Further down the ages, fractures then caused dimensional slip-ups, which were blamed on the Mandela effect. But scholars of the Hawaiian shirt know this now to be false. Each Hawaiian shirt made holds secrets in the patterns and threads, secrets that can be deciphered and powers to be unlocked. Some shirts hold different abilities, but their powers need to be harnessed and understood to be controlled. Here in this tier list, we will explain these abilities and rank them in their level of power, in hopes that this knowledge goes to the public, and once the truth is widespread, the public will rise up and come together, and with the powers that these garbs hold, fix the fractured dimensions, and in turn fix the world. To begin this tier list, we must first understand each tier, the lowest tier coinciding with the lowest power level, as tier lists usually do. The weakest tier will be the shirts with the smallest amount of power threaded into them. These shirts are almost unlike any other clothing, with only trace levels of power. The weak tier is for those shirts with some power, but not enough to advance the wearer to a heightened level. Moderate strength tier is where the level of power starts to increase exponentially. These gowns enhance the wearer to greater levels than the lower tiers, but require the wearer to learn greater control over themselves and their shirt's power, lest they crumble and perish under the shirt's power. The second to top tier is where the strongest known garments sit. Their power, unmatched to any other, requires the wearer to devote their very existence to constant meditation, control and resilience, as the power these shirts hold are so dangerous and extreme that only the highest priests of the sacred shirts can withstand their power. The highest tier, mythical. This tier is set only for the most sacred vestment, its creation causing the dimensional fracture that cast it and its creator out of the known universe, possibly never to return. Its likeness is only theorized in our oldest texts and is believed to be where all other colour powers descend from. And to consecrate this sacred listing, I anoint this highest tier with great honour and respect by placing the original Hawaiian shirt in its place in mythical tier. It's stated in our oldest manuscripts that someday a scholar will use the oldest surviving shirts and weave them together as if guided by the Creator's hands himself, and they will create a shirt so perfect that once worn will heal the dimensional fractures and bring back the Creator into the multiverse, and in turn will heal the world. The next shirts we'll cover are the colours of red, green and blue. The red shirt gives the wearer heightened levels of riz, in turn making them
very shagadelic, baby!
Moderate strength tier. The blue Hawaiian's power is similar to the red one, but this shirt I have correctly labelled and designated as the granny rizzing shirt, as this shirt's effect is much stronger than the red's power, but only works on old women. This shirt's power is most effectively used in places such as Costco, whenever you have taken a free sample but would like another, and as usually is the case in Costco, the free samples are given out by old women. In this situation, the shirt would rizz the worker and you would gain your second free sample. Moderate strength tier due to its situational nature. Finally, for the RGB3 is the green Hawaiian shirt. This shirt's power is simple. It gives the wearer the ability to have absolutely dog shit fashion sense, as this is just a fuck-ass choice. Weak tier. The next two shirts are the opposite of the black and white Hawaiian shirts. The black Hawaiian shirt gives the wearer efficiency and prowess in business and interview situations, boosting the wearer's professionalism and chances for their ideal outcome in the situation, such as getting their desired job. Moderately strong tier. The white Hawaiian, though, is where the shirts become weaker. This shirt grants the wearer the ability to be a boring fucking person, as it's basically just a white shirt. Choose something else. Weak tier. On to the secondary forms of past colours. These shirts give the wearer lesser forms of the original abilities, as well as the magical ability to be bitch-ass suckers, as these shirts look much fucking shitter than the others and cost like 80 fucking quid per shirt. Weakest tier. The last of the weaker shirts is the failed attempt at recreating the original Hawaiian. Its colour is worn out, but does contain slight power from all other colours, which does benefit it. It is also 80 fucking quid though, don't be a bitch ass sucker, weak tier. The next shirts to rank are those of purple and orange. The purple shirt turns the wearer into an absolute god tier level 10 Fabio Maxine Gigachad Professor of Pussonomics, moderate strength tier. The orange shirt grants the wearer the ability to not care about the road traffic laws of the United Kingdom when at or above a 0.15 blood alcohol level. Now these last three are some of the most powerful shirts around, the first of which being the yellow Hawaiian shirt. Its power grants protection from government agencies, as some government agencies are hell-bent on stopping the population from learning the power that the Hawaiian shirts hold. Strongest tier. The yellow and black Hawaiian shirt looks good, enough said, top of strongest tier. This final shirt is very situational. It could either be the most powerful of all that can be worn at this point in the timeline, or very weak bordering on the weakest tier. The national shirt is one that's power depends on the nation it represents. This shirt grants the wearer the strength of its nation's greatest warrior, and the intellect of its greatest leader. It also must be worn by someone whose bloodline can be traced back to that land. So a full-blooded Spaniard could not wear the shirt of a Russian and vice versa. National shirts are all woven with racist thread. But now this sacred list is over. Go forth and use this knowledge to guide your path into which shirts to acquire. Spread this information with others to increase our fold and help us in our most holy quest. Right, this is the end note. Jesus Christ, this was by far the fucking second most ridiculous thing I've ever done based on an inside joke. It took way too long and I had to dig deep into the fucking autism to conjure this shit up. I'm talking headphones on, blaring the Sonic theme and Team Fortress 2 SFM cringe non-stop for hours, and I fucking hate both of those things. I lost a part of myself to the autism that I don't think I'll ever get back, so you bastards better fucking enjoy this, because if I do this again, I don't think I'll come back. Watch my other shit.